On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live.
Well, folks, dreams do come true. This is Have Faith, Let It Begin, and this is our first episode.
A weekly show all about faith.
Every day, we're going to battle storms. We're going to face challenges. But we have to remember that we're not going to do it alone. We have to have faith.
A show with motivational topics.
As you go into work today, don't allow anyone to steal your joy. Lift your head up high and know that God is with you.
Inspirational stories and personal testimony set out to change the world.
My wife and I are expecting our first child. I'm going to be a father.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin on this Friday, December 6th, 2019. Yep, it's my last official day off. Going back to work on the weekend, but it has been a great 3 days. A lot of things that we were able to accomplish. Doctor's visits, doctor's appointments. Hopefully that's all of them. I still got one more today, but then I have a nice Christmas party to go to. Folks, on this Friday, we are officially 19 days away from Christmas. And as I stated yesterday, today's episode is very simple. We're going to talk about our favorite Christmas gifts of all time. Yeah, but I want to talk about presents when you were kids. So the cutoff time would be high school. So you can do anywhere from childhood all the way till high school. For me, I would say my ultimate Christmas gift that I can remember opening and being so excited about was the year that I opened up over 12 action figures for the World Wrestling Entertainment. That's right, I was a big wrestling fan. Still am. Nothing was greater than having that wrestling ring, the wrestling dolls, action figures, whatever you want to call them, and using them and playing with them every single day almost. Oh my God, I think I was up to maybe even 15, 16 years old. I'm not embarrassed to admit that. I had a great imagination. I always wanted to be a sports commentator. So for me, it was not only having fun with the action figures, but it was also being able to call the action play by play. And I got to be honest with you, it was the one gift that I always played over and over and over with. A lot of times these kids nowadays, when they get their gifts, it doesn't last very long. They're on to the next gift within minutes. So that was my favorite gift of all time. One of the things that I remembered as a memory was the ring that my parents had bought me, because Santa Claus had bought me all the action figures. But the particular wrestling ring that my parents got broke. It was made out of plastic. I was sad. I had nowhere I can use the wrestlers. Now, the interesting thing was, the actual wrestling ring that was sold that year, the ring ropes were phenomenal. But the ring itself was made out of plastic. And the wrestlers were very heavy. So it just literally broke right through. That March, which was a couple months later, I received a really cool, I'm walking Cody, a really cool birthday gift. My father, who was always been very handy with woodcraft, I should try that again, with woodcraft, was able to construct his very own wrestling ring made out of wood. And let me tell you, it is still functionable to this day. It's the one thing that I would never sell. That wrestling ring was awesome. It's something that I couldn't even carry around at the time by myself. It was pretty heavy. It was large, but it did the job. Everybody that used to come over to my house would always say, "My God, where did you get that?" I'd say, "My father made that for me." So it was really cool. Some of you wrote to me last night and told me some of your favorite Christmas gifts. So here's some of the lists. Somebody wrote Operation. I don't know if that was a joke because the fact that I didn't say Operation last time, but that's exactly what they wrote. They wrote Operation. Some people put board games. Some people put Raggedy Ann doll. Another interesting gift, which I thought was pretty cool because I had it myself, was the He-Man collection. Somebody put G.I. Joes forever. Another person put Transformers for life. And then, of course, Easy Bake Oven. Oh, my goodness. A lot of Christmas gifts that were cool. Here's one that was pretty cool. One second, my dog is pushing me one way. One other one that was pretty cool was My Little Pony. I thought this one was actually interesting too. I'm reading my list. My glowworm. Oh my gosh, I had glowworm. That was the little worm that when you squeeze, he would light up. That was a really cool thing. Somebody wrote, having a tent on my bed. And I think that was that one item. I think a lot of people had that. I know I did. There was you can actually attach a tent to your bed. So it would look like you were inside of a tent. So that was pretty cool. Okay, let me just look at the other parts here. Hold on, that's one list. Let me go to the next one. All right, I'm walking Cody, holding my headset, and then looking at the list at the same time on this morning. Okay, that's about it. There was nothing else. There was just some notes here about what I had to say so that I don't forget, but I already said them. So that's pretty much the logistics of the Christmas gifts. You know, as we grew up, I'm just curious, did any of you keep your Christmas gifts? And if you did you ever pass them along to another generation? Is there anything that you got as you got older? I know as I got older, for me, it was more clothing line and hats. I started collecting hats, and I started utilizing all that I could to make all ends meet. One of the hardest things that we'll remember is when you get older, you just learn that how other people take gifts for granted. The hardest part that we'll encounter is how often gifts go unnoticed and how often things happen in a very, very unique way. Well, on this Friday, which we're 19 days away now from the holiday, let's remember to give a gift. So I'm inspiring each and every one of you to wrap a gift and give it to a stranger. It could be a gift of a candle. It can be a gift of, anything. It could be a card. And pass it along. Let's all of us do our very best to pass a gift. Now, the gift doesn't have to be wrapped. It could be a gift of knowledge. It could be a gift of wisdom. But if we do it together, if we pass it along, it will make this world a better place each and every day. Remember, it's that one random act of kindness. It's the gift of giving. It's the season of giving. And I hope that each and every one of you can participate in our social media accounts and letting us know what other Christmas gifts they were happy about receiving this holiday year. I hope you had a great week this week with us, and I look forward to speaking with you again on Monday. Have faith. Let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day. Don't forget, everyone, to subscribe to our show, www.havefaithletitbegin.com. That's our website. And subscribe to our show each and every weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. live. For Have Faith, Let It Begin, my name is Angel.